So my name is Miles Jacobson, and I'm studio director at Sports Interactive,
Yeah.
and the director of Football Manager.
Sport Interactive just work with Football Manager, or you have other game?
We have had other games. So we had Eastside Hockey Manager,
Yeah, it was like Football Manager, but for the hockey.
and we
Yeah,
had Out of the Park
old one.
Baseball, which was like Football
No,
Manager but for
baseball
hockey,
too?
but for baseball. And that team then split away from us,
Yeah.
and they went independent. So they still make Out of the Park Baseball now. We've had some other games that we've made over the years that have been football based that haven't come out fully, but we stick with Football Manager. We're quite good at it, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Football Manager, so and all the different flavours of it. So that's what we do.
Okay, I have another question on this style. Could you imagine you could develop some other game like Rugby Manager? Because in England, maybe a community would want to. You love rugby, no?
Yeah, look, we've been asked about rugby a few times, and to be honest, one, the market isn't really big enough.
Okay.
You have France, England, Scotland,
Yeah.
Ireland, Wales,
It's big. No, not big as much.
Not big enough. And also, I'm not passionate enough about rugby
Okay.
to do it properly, and we always have to find that person who's passionate. So with our hockey game, it was made by Risto Remes from Finland, who's massively into ice hockey.
Okay.
And he now works on the Football Manager match engine.
Oh.
So he's not going back to Eastside anytime soon. But I think there are other sports that we've looked at where the market might be big enough and then decided not to. But yeah, rugby, other people make rugby games, and I think they do quite a good job.
Yeah, another studio.
Yeah,
okay.
they do quite a good job, but we have to be really passionate about it.
Okay.
And for us, we're not.
Okay. So let's talk about this event, the World Cup.
Yeah.
This is the first, in my opinion, big event on esports, if you can tell this, on Football Manager. How did it happen when FIFA talked to you? You talked to FIFA. You were looking for some brand to make event.
So when we first released Fantasy Draft Mode,
Okay, Fantasy Draft Mode.
internally,
Yeah.
I kind of said, right, this is our esport.
Okay.
But we can't go out and say that this is our esport. It's only our esports
Yeah.
if the audience decide that it is. And it didn't really take off in the way that we were expecting it to, kind of. And what I realised from that is I'm in my 50s.
Yeah.
I grew up playing games, but I didn't grow up playing esports, right? We didn't have esports
Yeah,
then.
same for me. I'm playing Football Manager on my room alone, talking to my carrière, to my friends.
Yeah.
When we go to school, I did this.
So we kind of said at that point, we are the wrong people to be putting on esports events.
Okay.
It's for the community to do it, for other people. And we didn't reach out to anyone. We've had various approaches from other people over the years, and we've let people experiment with it a little bit, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. With FIFA, they had been reaching out and talking to Richard, who heads up the business development team at my place. And one day he just sent me a message going, okay, I know that I haven't kept you in the loop on this, but I think now is the right time to talk to these guys. They have an idea and it's good.
Yeah.
So we arranged a meeting with them, and they came in and presented to me, and 2 hours later the FIFA E World Cup featuring Football Manager was born off the back of that.
So it's not far away from here. So
yeah, it was earlier this year.
Okay.
So it's in January or February that they came in to see us, and the ideas that they had were really good. And we turned around and said, look, this could work. Let's try it for a year, see what happens, and if it works well, then we'll work out how we can integrate it into FM25. And I said in the dev blog that we did a while back that if it works, Fantasy Draft Mode will come back in March and will be the qualifying tournament. Yeah. So We're going to have conversations again in 2 weeks. Personally, I think it's been brilliant.
Yeah, you love the event? You watch it?
I was watching it the last couple of days and watching some of the summaries that were happening. I think Zealand has done a brilliant job with the summarising of it as well. Seeing some of the press conference stuff that's been going on.
Huge.
But then actually coming here today to Liverpool,
you feel?
I'm not really an emotional person, but when I walked through the door today, I got really emotional.
Yeah.
The only words that I could say was wow.
Yeah,
at the whole setup and seeing people from around the world. We've got a team from India and a team from Indonesia.
Yeah, it's huge. We have them in our group.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. It's like, it's just incredible how this game that was originally made in two brothers, Oliver and Paul Collier's bedroom.
Yeah.
30 years later, we've got a World Cup event being put together by FIFA, with people from around the world being recognised by their football associations, by their member associations. And it's worked.
Yeah, it's
and
worked.
People are watching it and they're really enjoying it, and the people taking part in the event have really enjoyed it. And I've seen another level to Football Manager that I didn't know existed through this event. So I hope that the people at FIFA feel the same, because I want to do this again and I want to do it bigger and I want to do it better, because there's always learnings every year from everything. But you can tell I'm really excited by it, and yeah, so different stages of emotion, from first walking in going wow, to where I am now, having watched a lot of things happen during the day. It's incredible, and thank you to you for taking part. Thank you to everyone there who's been watching it, because that's what really makes this event so important. But this is important that we've done this today, because it's going to take that next leap for Football Manager to be played competitively.
Yeah, honestly, when you announced the World Cup, I wasn't expecting something good, because I don't like fantasy draft. I think it's not my way to play Football Manager. I love to play carrière on my own and beating the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think when FIFA sent me an email and I have a call, they explained me the format, and I was loving it directly. I said, 3 days, 3 seasons, and they have to fight the computer and we match. And so, where is the best? Where is the best versus the computer?
And that genius bit of putting a time limit on it, which none of us have when we're playing it at home, right? Just adds
it
adds that competitive edge. And when someone sent me a message on Twitter the other day going, this would be a really good game mode, and I'm going, they're using FM24. Yeah. You can do this yourself. The game that they have is exactly the same game that you all have at home.
Yeah.
So
much people ask me, can you give me the database? I want to trade at home. I want to...
You've got it.
Yeah.
You've already got it.
But yeah, for the French community, it was a huge event. It's not finished because the final is tomorrow. But like you say, it's very emotional. When we lose the French, the manager crying, it's so much emotional to be here. They are like real manager with the conference.
Absolutely, and it's why the football associations got involved as well. That's what they want to see. They want people to be treating it as though you're representing your country, because that's what's been happening today. All of the managers here, all of the assistant managers here, you're representing your countries.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's huge. It's incredible.
Yeah, I think it's huge. Yeah, you want to say something else about this event?
It's been quite eye-opening for me. I've learned a lot today. I've learned a lot about how people play the game.
Yeah, what something maybe you learned today specifically?
Just seeing the emotion from people playing the game.
You didn't feel
spilling over.
You lost it when you play Football Manager now?
I think when I play it at home, I do it all in my head.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do it in their head. Okay. But actually seeing people jumping up and punching the air, seeing people doing little dances when things happen, Maybe they're just better personalities than I am, and they do that at home. And they do that at home normally. But seeing that happening and seeing the friendships that have been created, as well as the rivalries that have been created with people from all over the world in different languages, it's I've been working on Football Manager now or Championship Manager, then Football Manager for 30 years.
Yeah. It's huge.
It's kind of rare now that I get a real new experience.
Yeah.
Going into something, and today was a new experience. It's really difficult to describe.
Yeah, same for me. I couldn't imagine when I arrived this. We are very in shock with Olivier behind the camera. We say, wow, it's wonderful. When we start the live, so much people were here, want to see and love the format. Love to follow
and the way the technology was really easy to use for people to be doing the streams and doing the videos.
It's so cool. But
one thing people haven't seen is the backstage area.
Yeah, the backstage.
And the production. Now, I've been at productions for football matches.
Yeah.
I've been to places where there've been 15 football matches being streamed into a place at the same time, and that's the setup.
Yeah, it's a huge setup.
It's brilliant.
There are a lot of people to cover the event. They have a lot of people to manage the player too. We are very, very cool. We have drink, we have food. The venue is amazing. We are all at the same hotel, and after the game, we talk. Oh, I did this. Oh, you. It was amazing. I think Football Manager is for me. It's a very beautiful game. Any game.
Thank you.
Now, and I have no game who put me emotion like Football Manager.
Yeah.
When you say you are surprised by this,
but only because for me it's in my head.
Yeah, but in your head. But maybe when you're in a bus or in a you can. Oh, tonight when I arrive, I will change the tactics. I will make a transfer. Maybe I will talk these guys and I go to contract and resign him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did?
I think about this stuff all the time, yeah.
Yeah, so...
But it's not celebrating it outwardly.
Oh, okay, I celebrate very, very, very.
But look, it's been wonderful, and it's good to meet new people as well.
Yeah, that's it.
That's Poland being happy.
I think
in the background.
That's the emotion of Football Manager.
Exactly. That is the emotion.
Bring two people is, I think, the best way to feel this emotion.
But now we need to work out a way that everyone can enter.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Can play. So that's what we need to work out for next year.
Yeah, just for finish, I have the Belgian team. Is one of my viewers. Excellent. On my community. He works from home. Yep. And he play Football Manager and never stream, never YouTube. He never think. It was like a dream to bring him and go to the shot with Belgium, play Football Manager. It was a dream. So I would love to see in Football Manager 25 or 26 the possibility to have a qualifier for anyone who watching here and say, I can be the next. I can be the next.
So would we.
Okay.
So, watch this space. We have to sit down and talk to FIFA, to FIFA after the tournament. But they already know that if they want to go ahead with another one, we want to.
I think they are surprised by the event and the community.
They're happy.
Okay.
They're happy.
Thank you, Mice.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. And
cheers.
Go to the press conference.
Indeed.